Warriors Bay Area, second game of our NBA Friday night doubleheader. Two teams off to strong starts. We're here at the Chase Center, home of the Golden State Warriors, who'll face the Memphis Grizzlies. As we welcome you to NBA Friday. And of course, it's presented by State Farm, part of Emirates NBA Cup. As both these teams really come out of the gate strong, 9-2 for Golden State, 7-5 for the Memphis Grizzlies. First meeting of the season between these two.
They were basically off the basketball grid a year ago, a lost season because of all the injuries. But now this team is playing fast. They're playing defense. They own the paint. And most importantly, they've got added depth they didn't know they were going to have, because some guys are getting great opportunities to play right now.
And they like the way they're playing. Their coach likes the way they're playing. So let's listen to Taylor Jenkins back in the locker room before the game. Time for tonight's starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell. And both teams have had to mix and match a lot of different starting lineups. How about Scottie Pippen Jr. and the rookie Jalen Wells in the backcourt? Aldama, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Brandon Clark. Curry, Lindy Waters getting his second start of the season with Wiggins, Green, and Jackson Davis. Because of injuries, 9 straight points for the Warriors.
Warriors off to a great start offensively. Steph doing what he does. Draw two, run, and you will be rewarded.
So well for most of that possession and then that little fake. So Curry will go to the line. We'll go to a break. Fun start here in San Francisco.
By Hyundai. And Zach Edey didn't start playing basketball until before his junior year of high school. Instead, he played hockey and baseball growing up. What a sight on the mound. He said, I felt like playing basketball would be pigeonholing myself just because he was tall, but he is a quick learner, as shown by this three-pointer tonight, 5 of 8 so far his rookie season. He told me that both of those sports have really helped him with his basketball game and baseball.
Oh. Frantic pace here in the first quarter. That's exactly what we expected. After one here in San Francisco, Warriors by a point. Wants another timeout. That's the 5th three for Golden State.
Well, it's equal opportunity three-point shooting for the Golden State Warriors. Everyone's got the green light. Moses Moody knocking one down.
Bulls and the Bucks. Then the Knicks beginning a 5-game road trip in Phoenix. Knicks and Suns. NBA Countdown kicks off our coverage at 7 Eastern. Here in San Francisco, 9-point lead for the Warriors. 43-37. Warriors up here in the second. Make your tournament picks with NBA Pick'em this weekend only, part of the NBA ID Member Days. You can win tickets to the Emirates NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. Play free at NBA.com/pick'em. And speaking of the NBA Cup, it was a success last year, as you have 6 groups of 5 in that group play. You play 4 games, 8 teams advance.
Vince Williams back in action for Memphis, making his presence felt defensively and leading to offense.
And they're going to challenge it.
Take a look here. You see, Draymond Green has a case. LaRavia brought that basketball up high as he's trying to step through. Catches Draymond. Review when we get back.
Warriors lead by 9. Just over a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. We've got a Golden State Warriors challenge on what was a defensive foul call on Draymond Green. But you see that left elbow coming in the face. Now the key was Green stationary? Did he move into the path of the defender? That's why they called it a blocking foul. After he did. Curry with 7 points, balanced scoring. Wiggins leading the Warriors with 9. Meanwhile, Jaren Jackson led the Grizzlies with 13. Well, Jalen Brunson had a thrilling game winner at Madison Square Garden tonight. The crew will have it for you. Halftime presented by Hyundai coming up. on a busy Friday night in the NBA. 2 quarters complete here in San Francisco. Golden State by 7. The Friday night in the NBA, an NBA Friday presented by State Farm, and it's part of Emirates NBA Cup. 55-48, Warriors lead by 7 as we're about to start quarter number 3. Our first half stats brought to you by Royal Caribbean. Neither team shot the 3-ball well. Part of that was just the defense tenacious. Look at the assist, of course, for Golden State. Joined by Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. Steve, I know we're supposed to talk strategy here, but you and Tim Legler had a nasty rivalry at the three-point shootout in a number of years at All-Star Weekend. Warriors' largest lead of the game, timeout Memphis.
Golden State's all about weak side cutting. Steph Curry takes 2 with them. Jackson Davis down the lane for an easy bucket.
This Thanksgiving, Moana and Maui are back on a new epic adventure. Get your tickets for the holiday movie event, Disney's Moana 2, in theaters everywhere November 27th.
Well, the shot volume and point production isn't typical for a Steph Curry night, but the impact is undeniable. He's a magnet for defenders. Takes 2 with him in transition, which leads to a rim run. Here, simply turning the corner and finding a shooter, and then again, when he cuts through the lane, it creates a vacuum behind him because of all of the attention, and another easy one for a teammate.
Wants to talk it over. Grizzlies back within 9. 5.5 left. Third quarter. Well, next Friday, the Emirates NBA Cup continues on ESPN. More group play. 7:30 Eastern. Warriors face the Pelicans in New Orleans. And Golden State is 1-0 so far. And then in the nightcap, Mavericks and the Nuggets from Denver. Mavericks lost their first one to the next ESPN NBA doubleheader. Bulls and Bucks, 7:30 Eastern. Knicks and Suns in Phoenix after that. NBA Countdown tipping off the coverage at 7 Eastern. With the largest lead of the night. 93-78. We head to the fourth quarter of an NBA Cup game. Burger King, 23 different players have scored in this game. Great balance, and it's the Warriors' leading scorer with Curry and Wiggins each with 13, Green and Hield now with 10. Krajewski had the assist of the year maybe in the first half. This was pretty darn good as well. And Buddy Hield never stops running.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And in part by Marco's Pizza.
This year he's at 46%. The previous 6 he was 30% or less. He's really worked on it. So we'll check on the challenge when we return as Golden State's open up a 21-point lead. His team still comfortably in front, an 18-point lead, just over 4 to play. So the Warriors now 10-2, third best record in the NBA. Another impressive performance, and they're 2-0 in the Emirates NBA Cup. So for our producer Rodney Vaughn, our director Mike Schwab, our wonderful ESPN crew, of course for Tim and Cassidy, Mike Green saying so long from San Francisco. Right now, let's get you to SportsCenter. Good night, everyone.